this is how my morning is looking on the balcony where everything is at. You got the train stations over there. I'm right across the street around the corner from me. This is my balcony where I'm at. Right there's a school for elementary kids. They completely changed that school. It used to be a daycare, and now it's just a preschool, elementary school for kids up to 5. And I think it's so cool because they turned that into 2 different schools. So not only that you get to bring your babies in there, that's up to a couple of months old, up until a year or 2, but then you got up to 5, 6 years old in there. And then after that, they go to any school that they want to. So one of the best, my hair is so uneven. Even when I put it in a ponytail, it still sticks on the side. So other than that, you get a good quiet neighborhood every freaking day now. But it's just at night that it gets noisy. And people got a habit of driving their cars on the sidewalk and playing their music. So that's what you're going to be, that's what I hear on the daily. Other than that, everything is fine. I used to have problems at the beginning of being here for the first 2 or 3 months. It was hella noisy. You couldn't even get quiet time to yourself if you wanted to. And people was constantly banging on the walls. So being here for a month now, and not a month, a year and 1 month, everything is looking way better. It's constantly quiet. It's quiet on the right time. That's one thing I like. Except for this damn train. Other than that, there's not really a real complaint about this place. Other than the fact that it's so ghetto around here. And it's funny because it's not even a real project, but they act as ghetto as those real project peoples. And I'm sitting here like, yo, this is not the place for me to be. So I'm back to apartment hunting. But the thing is, I thought I could be able to leave the Bronx, but the Bronx is always constantly reminding me why I love it so much. Because there are good parts of the Bronx. But at the same time, I still want to move to Manhattan or Brooklyn. So I'm looking at both of those. See you later. Hey everybody, so I didn't do a video last night, but I'm going to do a video tonight. So I'm just going to give you a little preview today. It's in the morning time right now. It's about maybe close to 11 o'clock. So what I wanted to ask y'all is, what is y'all love language? I want to specifically ask for certain people's love languages because I'm not sure about how to read it from somebody. And I don't even know if I even have a love language. I never been asked that before, and I never asked anybody that before because I never think of it. But like I said, it's like as these years goes by, you starting to learn a lot of new stuff. You starting to see that there's new updates on dating situations, friendships, even sex and love. And it's like, what the hell these young people got us doing? And we talk about people in their 20s and teens. They starting to discover stuff that we never even heard of and start talking about stuff we never even heard of. I feel like I'm a brand new person in this situation. So it's like, what do you do about that? And then the second question I wanted to ask y'all, and this specifically men, because I'm really like sick and tired of this shit. So I was like, why every time I get on an app, I see people's, men specifically, always saying that they want a woman in their life, right? Yes, here we go again. Y'all gonna hear this from me, because if I had a dime for every time I hear a man talk about having a woman in their life, but they sitting there not showing a woman that you got the time of day for her, I swear to God, I'll be rich by now. Because this don't make no sense to me. We all know y'all got corporate jobs. We all know y'all got jobs, period, or y'all going to school. So why sit here and try your best trying to snatch somebody if you're not really serious about having a relationship and you're not ready for it. Now, men say they want a relationship and they want to do everything they can to get one and keep one. But when you do finally get somebody you really are interested in and you want, you sit here, you go from spending a little bit of time with her to not spending time with her at all. And you wonder why you're still single. You wonder why these women don't want to give you the time of day either. Okay, sorry about that. I got distracted not once but twice, and it was getting on my nerves other than the outside noise. So anyway, that's what I was saying. So I'm hearing for a couple of guys on TikTok constantly keep talking about where's all the good women that knows how to cook, clean, and do all this stuff, know how to love a man who wants to spoon and all this stuff. Like, you should hear all the ridiculous shit I be hearing. And sometimes I laugh about it because I'm like, yo, you sit here keep asking over and over and over, making videos about it, but you're not really going for anything. So you just think a woman's supposed to magically appear in your doorstep and say, boom, here I am, now come take me. No. If you're not being proactive about relationships and life, and you don't make the move to go forward and actually go out there and meet somebody, you're not going to find the woman that you want. And then people was like, they have this type of, dream of wanting a certain type of wife. And then here's another funny thing, because I saw somebody also post up on TikTok that this is not Build-A-Bitch. You can't sit here and possibly think that you can select what you want in a woman, because right now you're not going to find all this stuff in a woman. You will find a lot of imperfections about a woman. Yes, you'll probably find some of the qualities in a woman that you're looking for, but you're not going to find all in one person. And it's like, and here's the funny thing, I'm not saying that you should do this, but a guy had made a funny point about what type of woman you want in your life. 5 things you want in a woman. And after you find all 5 of them, make sure they all don't know about each other, right? So I laughed about it, but I was like, at the same time, that's not funny, because one, you're not going to sit here and date more than one woman because they have one quality in that you really want in a woman. If you can't find all 5 of those in one woman, don't do it at all. Then you might as well stay single. Be a player if you want, but don't sit here and expect for somebody to be okay with it. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna have this talk later on tonight, and let's see how shit goes. Let's see if anybody responds to me, because specifically I am waiting for guys to respond, because this is the funniest shit that I ever seen in my life, and I'm hoping that they will say something about it, because y'all know men are the first ones to always say something about anything or complain about anything and then want to try to prove you wrong. But at the end of the day, you're still proving us right. So just listen, shut up, and nod your head. Okay?